Hello everyone. Today's lesson is a little bit tricky. It's grammar, it's conditionals. But we are going to talk about mixed conditionals. Before I get into the different types of ways that we can mix tenses in the conditionals, I want to do a very quick review of the four main types of the conditionals. Are you ready? Let's get started. If I won lottery, I would buy a house. It's the second case because it refers to a situation that's unlikely to happen in the present or future time. Number 2. If I had known she was coming, I would have come too. This example refers to an imaginary situation that did not happen, so this is the third case. Number 3. If you boil water, it evaporates. It's the first case because it refers to a scientific fact. Number 4. If you study hard, you will pass the test. It's a possible situation that is likely to happen in the future, so this is the first case. Now, let's have a look on our lesson. Mixed conditionals are sentences that combine the second conditional and the third conditional together. Let's look at it in more detail. Mixed conditionals can be made of if followed by third conditional and then second conditional, which is would plus the bare infinitive. For example, if Jane hadn't fallen off her bike, she would be champion now. Here, we started with the hypothetical past situation in the if clause, followed by a present result, which is the main clause. So, Jane had already fallen off her bike. This past action affects the present situation, as she's not a champion now. Another example, if I had passed my driving test, I would be driving to London next week. In this example, we started with the hypothetical past situation, if clause, followed by a future result, which is in the main clause. In other words, failing in passing the driving test in the past will affect the future, that he won't be able to drive to London next week. Mixed conditionals can also be made of if plus second conditional followed by third conditional, which is would or could plus have plus the past participle of the verb. For example, if I weren't so busy, I would have taken a few days off last week. Here we started with a hypothetical present situation, if clause, followed by a past result, which is the main clause. So, being so busy in the present time really affects the past, as he couldn't take a few days off. Another example, if I weren't flying on holiday next week, I would have accepted the new project at work. In this example, we started with a hypothetical future situation, if clause, followed by a past result in the main clause. So, having a future plan affects the past that he couldn't accept the new project. Now, it's your turn. Please pause the video after each question and try and work out the answer. Number 1. If you waste your money, you would be able to afford a new dress. Yes, hadn't wasted. Number 2. If the tickets be so expensive, I would have gone to the cinema last night. Yes, weren't. Why? Because it's an imaginary situation. Number 3. If he hadn't drunk so much wine, he feel so bad now. Yes, wouldn't feel. Hope you enjoyed our video, guys. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Edu channel. always develop yourself.